What I'm gonna say is something which is very spiritual and religious. And if you're someone who doesn't believe in these kind of stuffs, it's the right time to exit this video. But these are all true, especially if you believe in something which is unseen, which you have not seen it yet you believe in something that it will come to pass. Then I feel you should listen to this video. But it has a lot of godly related stuff, so if you're not comfortable with that, it's your choice to skip this video. So most of the time when we pray and we are in a lot of contact with God, telling and speaking our truth, so he reveals things to us in ways we won't imagine that this is what he's trying to tell us. So he drops hints, intuitions, and all other kind of stuffs. So I've been getting these. So I'm a Hindu, but I do believe in Jesus, and I feel that every god is same, no matter what name we call him as. So I have this habit of reading Bible and Gita, all of these things. So for quite some time I have been getting this feeling that the Lord is asking me to read Isaiah 54, Philippians 14:24, and Psalms 14. So I would like to say some of the takeaways in your situation and in my situation, which is very much related to Bible. And especially after reading these verses, I thought that there are few takeaways which God is trying to tell me through these. That's why he was continuously putting this urge to read these verses, especially these specified verses which he is telling me. So these are some of the takeaways after reading these verses, and I would like to write this to you. I would like to read it out to you so that you also understand what the Lord was trying to communicate to me, and that is like our infinite intelligence is trying to tell us in our situation how to go forward with it. So Isaiah 54, it tells you that you should rejoice in the bad circumstance. So you should not be whining, crying, and thinking all negative stuff. So my God, nothing is happening, etc., etc. So you should always be rejoicing in bad circumstance. Find something which makes you happy. Be happy. This verse also says that your maker is your husband. So that means if you're feeling alone, and if you're feeling that you don't have a partner, or if you feel like you are companionless, God is your maker, and God is your husband or your companion. So till the time your specified person is not physically appearing in the reality, it is God who is there with you. So you're not alone, you're not dependent on someone to fulfill you, especially as a companion. The Lord will return back everything you feel you have temporarily lost. So this was one of the major takeaway I learned in Isaiah 54. It says, and it also says, to already make way for something which spiritually you can see but not physically. So that's when there's a phrase here where God is saying that someone who's wanting to have a child, make way for those. For you will have more children than you have ever imagined, and he asks them to increase the tent size. So, and this was one of the major takeaways. In Psalms 14 says that let things be, do not try to make things happen. So if you read these verses, you'll understand what I'm trying to mean. Then Philippians 24 says that bad time comes out to teach us something. Proclaim the gospel without fear, and the gospel contains the truth, and the truth contains what you envision, or whatever visions God has given you will come to pass. And Philippians 14 says, do not fear. So these are the major takeaways, and I want you to really meditate on these things and do not fear.